take a few minutes and explain to everybody what you've done, what your group has done, your team, whether it's staff, managers. How did you go from 22 million for the entire year to doubling that as of August?
Yeah, I think it was. Here's the biggest thing that people need to realize: they need to be patient with the people that they have.
Okay.
So I was really patient with the people that I had. Like they got to study for their test, pass their test. Then they have to go get contracts. Then they have to go learn life insurance. Then they have to learn leadership. No, they have to learn how to sell it. Then they have to learn leadership. It's like a 8-month process before that individual you can develop them into a leader. So what I always call is like the snowball effect, where like you're rolling the snowball and eventually like you want to make a snowman. Like it takes time to develop that snowball to make your base or whatever. So like our biggest thing was like if you look back at all my numbers, those people have been with me for 2 or 3 years, but it took them 2 or 3 years to figure it out. So right now what people are watching and looking in my business is they're looking at people that finally are figuring out, and it's just a snowball effect after that. Like it's just compound interest after that that's building up, because I was really good at developing myself. Therefore, I could develop other people and develop other leaders.
Yeah.
So like that was my biggest thing, was developing other leaders and developing those individuals, because I'm young. So I hired young. So like my biggest thing was I had to take a 19, 20-year-old, 18-year-old, develop their mindset into a leader and entrepreneurship. So not only did I have to help them and they had to help themselves mature, but then they had to learn leadership and communication and understanding people and understanding individuals and stuff. So it was a lot of time. So like all the work that people see now is work that we did 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, 3 years ago, that they're finally seeing. Now they're like, oh, Jay just randomly blew up. Like, no, I didn't randomly blow up.
Right.
It's just all the work that we did so long ago.
Compounded.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it was being patient with the individuals that you have and being patient with them and not being so stuck up on like, why aren't they figuring this out? It's just like meeting them where they're at and developing those individuals where they're at, but also not stopping like recruiting, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because like I have an individual now, like he's been with me for 3 years. He's just now figuring it out, and he's been with us for 3.5 years. He's developing his mindset into becoming a leader and stuff like that. Because a lot of young people, it's not like you're just like, hey, dude, go lead other people now.
Yeah. So to that point, what's that look like? Because you're right, 19-year-old, you can't just go, hey, do this, do that, see ya. You know, what the work that you put in, what does that look like?
Yeah, so I'd wake up at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And then I would bring I have gym pictures, dude. I have 25 guys in the gym with me at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I would bring them in the gym with me. Then we'd go home, shower, eat, come back to the office at 7. We would watch a leadership podcast about leadership.
Okay.
Make them take notes. I'd say $50 to the person that takes the most notes or whatever. So they would take notes and stuff like that. And then we would do script training at 8 o'clock. But the biggest thing was watching like Sean Mike and like Andy Frisella, Alex Hermosi, just watching videos about other entrepreneurs that struggled early on that now make it. Because a lot of young kids, they watch TikTok, YouTube, all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Where they're like, oh my God, I should be a millionaire tomorrow. Like, like FFL sucks. Like I should be a millionaire tomorrow.
If I just use these 3 AI tools, I'll be rich next week. Like, slow down, bro.
Yeah, exactly, dude. So it was like getting them out of that mindset of like the instant gratification and understanding real business. And real business takes a few years to be profitable. So like that's why I was really good at retaining people, because I could help them keep that long-term vision and help them understand. Yeah. So I would say the most important thing was watching leadership development videos early on in my business, which allowed me to develop a solid group of people and to change their mindset, develop their mindset into becoming a leader and them wanting to become a leader.
Right.
So not me just pushing it on them, just them actually wanting to become a leader and stuff like that.
Yeah, because not everybody wants to go.
Exactly. And I don't force people or push people into something they don't want to do.
Yeah, where does that happen in this process, the whole weeding out? Because I'm a big fan of, hey, let's talk to 10 people, but let's take like 2 of them, and the rest of y'all probably ain't going to do shit. Like, and I'm a fan of that, because when you take the wrong agent and drag them along, that's where you end up with debt and issues and fraud and things of that nature, because it's a square peg in a round hole. That you're dragging them along. So where in your process are you doing the weeding out? Is it early on?
Yeah, early on, and I let them honestly weed themselves out. Because like I've never, like I said, if you're teaching them to sell insurance properly, you don't have to worry about debt much, like at all. Like maybe a grand or two that roll up to you, but nothing like 15, 20, 30 grand that people are experiencing or used to experience. I would say now it's a lot better.
It is a lot better.
Yeah, way
Universally,
better. Like
100%.
people are like learning spread and stuff like that. It's a lot better now. But back then, dude, it was just like teaching them how to sell insurance properly. Because anybody can sell 20, 30 grand a month being taught improperly.
Sure.
So it's like they were getting rolled 20, 30 grand a month from other individuals. But now I let them weed themselves out normally. Because like what I always tell people is like, I want the culture of people making 10 grand a month bare minimum, but I want them to be inspired to do more by my actions, my work ethic, my habits, and stuff like that. Like, I want the bare minimum of people making 10 grand a month, but I also want them to be inspired to go make more money and build a business.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I try to, I don't force the building on people. I inspire them to build.
Yeah. And I think what's key is in everything you're saying is you're there every step of the way, right?
Yeah.
Like the things that you're asking them to do, you're doing as well. And I think back to, 15 years ago when Sean recruited a handful of us, what he asked us to do, hey, go out and sell 20K a month. Back then, 20K was like 40, right?
Yeah.
Recruit this. He was doing that and then some. And, you're there doing the leadership training. You're there at the gym in the morning. So it's like, it's one thing for me to expect you to do something, but if I ain't doing it, why the hell are you going to do it?
100% agree.
It's that whole leading from the front. All right. So as far as recruiting, though, where are you getting most of your agents from?
Mainly social media.
Yeah.
I was always huge early on. Is like, you see that cheesy stuff like longevity, like you just have to outlast people, which is completely not true. You have to outlast people and get results. Because if I sat there for 2 years and wrote 10 grand a month, nobody's still going to follow me.
Correct.
So I was always huge on, outlasting people. But my main focus early on was getting results so people would follow me. Because I had a door-to-door guy email or DM me the other day, and he was just like, hey, dude, heard you're the guy to get into life insurance with. And it's just like, it's with all the marketing and the results that I have and then being able to back it up and stuff. So I was always huge on the results. That was my main thing, is the results and growing so big where everybody had to know who I was.
Yeah.
So I was focused on marketing myself and developing myself and getting the results. We're like, all right, dude, here's the biggest in the industry. And there's 3 people, this guy, and this guy, and Jay. So that was my main thing, was getting my name out there where people, they didn't want to hear about me, but it's just like I was there because of how big and how fast and what we were doing on the business side and stuff. So Instagram's the main thing.
So mainly Instagram.
Yeah.
What is it? Daily videos, quotes, pictures, everything.
It used to be lifestyle, but now I'm implementing more business stuff because I hate, dude, there's a lot of guys, like my 3-letter company, that they're posting all these nice cars and stuff like that. But you never see them post anything value, them being knowledgeable and stuff.
Right.
And most of them can barely speak a coherent sentence. They're just, the reason they don't post anything value because they don't, they can't.
Right. You wouldn't understand it.
They'd be like, dude, that dude does not know what he's talking about. Yeah. So I didn't want to be that guy. So I started posting lifestyle, but now I'm posting more business and lifestyle.
Okay.
So people know, okay, I can help you go get this nice car. Not I get it myself. I can go help you.
Business tips, stuff with you in action.
Business tips, value, stuff like that. Teaching people leadership, growing wide depth, just teaching them about the business and becoming valuable in the business. Because you could drive a Honda Accord and be more valuable than the guy that drives a Lamborghini.
Absolutely.
So my main goal was just becoming valuable, where people, they needed to work with me, not want to. I always tell people that become so valuable where they need to work with you, not want to work with you. Because let's be honest, Sean always told me, he goes, dude, probably 90% of the company hates me, but they're making money.
Right.
They need to work with you because you're so valuable that regardless if they hate you or love you, that they're still going to follow you because of the value that you have.